give it to somebody else. If you want it done right, you should
I actually just ended the Anathema, like right here, right now. Holy shit. This doesn't feel real, bro. Oh my god. What? Oh my... Wait. What? It's like... Oh my god. What? It's actually over. I should do the Anathema. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! I'm in disbelief! What? I should just beat this shit. Like... Oh my god. Oh my fucking god! No! I just don't feel good. I never have to play this again. I never ever have to play this shit ever again! So, before the video ends, I wanted to give my thoughts and opinions about this level. First, no, Anathema is not harder than Slaughterhouse. I was simply too good at the level by the end and at a level of consistency that I never came close to reaching on Slaughterhouse. I had multiple sessions where I'd get to 69% 5 or more times, which in my opinion, getting to 69% is equivalent to getting to Cuber on Slaughterhouse. Obviously, I never got to Cuber anywhere near 5 times in a single session, not to mention the attempt count and my luck. I took way less attempts on this despite being significantly unluckier. Now, of course, it's not a fair metric because this level's way longer, so attempts on it do last longer. But even if I doubled my attempts on this, it still isn't even close. Second, this is probably my new least favorite extreme in the game. Despite the song being amazing, the decoration being amazing, the gameplay is so awfully unbalanced that this level ends up being the most miserable thing I've ever had to play. I would be lying if I said that I was not almost entirely motivated by the fact that it is so high on the list and recognized as a hard achievement. Yes, this is more miserable to play from zero than Slaughterhouse's, but no, that does not make it harder. This level's pre-drop, so to speak, is 0 to 36%, because you don't approach anything difficult until you get to 36%. This easy first 36% section of the level lasts 54 seconds. No matter how good you are at this level, you are waiting 54 seconds just to attempt anything remotely difficult. Keep in mind, this is under the assumption that you get there every attempt. Slaughterhouse's pre-drop, which is its worst feature for most people, is only 28 seconds. And despite 0 to 36% being easy, it still requires focus and judgment that you cannot just autopilot through with muscle memory. It's so easy to get bored and just not get to 36 for tens of minutes at a time. 40% is one of the worst choke points in the level, and upon passing it, is what makes an attempt go from, whatever, I'll wait to 54 seconds again, to, god damn it, how long until I get there again? And there's nothing too bad, until you get to the swing copter, of course. The wall of shame attempts speak for themselves, which is everything past 54%. The swing copter, for me at least, was something that I felt completely skill capped at due to my bad CPS. I basically just had to ram my head into it from zero enough times to a point where I had to have no nerves at all to be any form of consistent. The 62 to 63 UFO is actually pretty fair. It's one of those points where I'll die to it and know what I did wrong and have it actually be in my capabilities to do something about it the next time I get there. Most people do not like this UFO though, but while I did die to it a lot, it's mostly just a nerve thing because passing the swing copters always makes me super nervous. The second I get to 69% for the most part, there's only 2 super dangerous obstacles left that I have to worry about. 81% and the last click. You'll notice that I use way too many alternate inputs throughout my successful attempt, and this is just simply because every part that I did that with is more consistent with my left hand than my right hand. If a part was ever troubling me, I could try to test different alternation patterns with my keys until something felt consistent. I was successfully able to do this with every part in the level except for 81%. Whenever I got to 81%, there was simply a chance that my left thumb didn't click 3 times at the triple click, and there was absolutely nothing I could do about it. I tried so many different strategies, and that one always prevailed as the most consistent despite not being that consistent overall. Anyways, I'm yapping too much about this. The video needs to end. If you are ever thinking about going for a level this high up on the list, do not pick this one. Yes, it is quote unquote a top 10, so it's not going to be fun no matter what, but I don't think they're all this terrible. But what do I know? I haven't played any of the other ones, and I probably never will.